Today, let's discuss how to write a conclusion. Ending your essay well is just as important as beginning your essay well. For expository or persuasive essays, it's the last chance to bring home the message for the reader. It can be used as a summary or as a final emphasis of the main idea. Conclusions will have 3 parts to them. They will begin with a wrap-up sentence with a transition. They will have a grand thought, and then they will connect back to your hook. For wrap-up sentences, you want to start with a transition. So all of these transitions are a great option to choose. So right now, pause the video and choose one of these transitions. Then your wrap-up sentence is going to restate the thesis statement. So you're going to take the thesis statement and you're just going to phrase it differently in some way, shape, or form. This example here makes the thesis statement less specific. So if your thesis is, I would love to have a pet unicorn because they are beautiful, magical, and practical, you can be less specific by saying, in conclusion, the characteristics of a unicorn make them great pets. Here are some more examples that you can take a look at. Now, a grand thought is the second step in a conclusion. There are many different types of grand thoughts. So the first thing you can do is advice. So based off of what you've discussed in your essay, what advice would you give to your readers? You can also do a big feeling, which is an emotional appeal that's called pathos. We'll be talking about that again when we get to argument and persuasion. You can also focus on do. What should the reader do, or what action should they take based on what they've read in your essay? For some essays, you could talk about the future. How would the future be affected by what you are writing about or suggesting? A lesson. What lesson can your readers learn about life from reading your essay? Or some sort of grand connection. How do all of the ideas come together? What do they all have in common? Then, to end your essay, you're going to connect back to your hook. So you will use what you discussed in your hook to conclude your essay. So your basic conclusion outline is a wrap-up sentence with a transition, a grand thought, which will be multiple sentences, and then connecting back to your hook.